High-energy freshman Milan Brown dropping it down low for Kennedy Moore. First bucket of the night. The turnovers were a concern in Wake Forest's last victory over Mercer. A lot of turnovers in the third quarter. And there's the first bucket of the night for the Eagles. The year Morgan Callahan with the team-high 12 points.
Yeah, she's a slack. Brings the most size on this NC Central roster.
6'5", and one on the other end for Wake Forest.
Comes in, nice job going baseline, and Penn is simply not there in good help side position to be able to come over.
Wake resets the offense.
Coach is really encouraged by the freshman Jones.
Preston somehow found Oliver. They're to Winston-Salem play for the Deacons this year. And has just been on fire to start off the 25-26 campaign, but answering. But after last game a season ago, she said so many alumni kept coming up to her and saying how much they enjoyed watching her play. She said that made me want to come back, and she did. Here's her teammate, Tierney Coleman, bearing the tray. A 15-0 NC Central run.
Now a 1-2-2 three-quarter court press.
Jones finds Preston in the paint. The Eagles on a 5-minute field goal drought, and that will continue as they turn it over. Brown, 3-on-3, back the other way. Out wide, Sorby has that one just swatted down. Cutting to the basket, Oliver. She's up to 15.
That's textbook right there. It's one of the things that Wake Forest needs to be able to do, play with a little bit more physical intensity.
Callahan has that one poked away by the freshman Brown. 2-on-1, back on the other end. Great dish from Brown, finding Sorby. By the way, that was Central's first field goal in more than 11 minutes.
Unbelievable.
Oh my, Oliver left all alone in the paint. Really the last quarter and a half now.
We talk about feast. They're feasting in the paint right now. 34 points in the paint, plus 22 are the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
That leaves your team extremely short-handed without their leading scorer. It's the power conference opponent, but there is Callahan coming up with the bucket. Final minutes of the third quarter. Carter.
Good help.
Bird gets it to drop. Opal Bird, the freshman out of Australia.
Nice patience for the freshman on that play as help side came over.
That halts the run and the momentum by NC Central. Here's Young, decent look, and buries it.
You're Wake Forest, you have to get a good look. You need to get a good shot in this possession.
Kennedy Moore turned it over. A couple of Eagles collided. Callahan nearly threw it away. NC Central comes up with it. Young gliding to the bucket.
And right now, there's the energy and the effort on the defensive end. You had 3 or 4 NC Central players diving on the floor for that loose ball.
Look out, Eagles within 8. We've seen a run like this from them before. Moore to Oliver down low. Somehow, Circus shot falls.
Chipping into this lead. And then right here, just Grace Oliver on that low block. If you were going to try to defend her with a guard, it's impossible. Straight box out.
Here comes Milan Brown, the freshman. A wild throw. Preston collects and gets it to fall.
The Eagles need to get a good shot. Running the shot clock down here a little bit. You're going to have to force something up.
Lane, and that one just absolutely rejected by Opal Bird. Being hassled out by the perimeter. Brown, pretty decent look. She's looking to give it up. Bird works it around. Here's Mary Carter. Pull-up jumper, gets it to fall.
Milan Brown, Caitlin Jones, and Opal Bird.
And an and one by Nia Young, the senior.
Nice dribble penetration by Nia Young. Help side comes over, but just the ability to contort her body and avoid the block.
And then gives it up to Hinton. Young long handle, huge turnover. 2-on-2 back the other way. Brown gives it up to Sorby. What passing by the underclassman. After that, it was a foul on Raven Preston, her third. Final 90 seconds on the way. Central with the ball. A minute to go here from the Joel. Oh, there's an and one, and the Eagles not dead yet.
Coleman gets out in transition. No one picks up the ball until she gets to the three-point line. Nice hesitation. Splits the defense. That's a pro move right there.
Comes up with the offensive rebound. Huge board. And the bucket by by Hinton from downtown. We got a 4-point game. Sorby nowhere to go. Finally makes a move. Lost the handle. Central ball. Back the other way. They have numbers. And Finger pulls them within 2. Hinton gives it up. Young. 10 to play. Hinton bobbled it.
Got to get a shot off.
In trouble. And Preston takes it away. That's a big first one made as they remain undefeated on the season.
Woo. That is why you love non-conference early season basketball, because anything can happen on any given night.